Let's bust it open, Jacoby. Freeze! Don't shoot! Did you say don't shoot? Google Lens, tell me what you really said. Women's Murder Club Death and Scarlet Part 4? Part 4. Yeah, part 4. No, part 3. Part 3. This is part 3. Time to play one of my favorite games. Oh, right, we were over here with Cindy last, who wouldn't let us leave. Chrysler, Volkswagen. I don't know what a Dalmer is. I don't know what that is. Toyota, BMW, and a Edsel? I don't know what the freak that is. Yeah, I interviewed Wong. He's not popular around town, you know. Never gives to local fundraisers, except I found out he's this girl's orphanage up in the coast, the Lotus Flower Orphanage. Make of it what you will. Maybe I'm just a dirty old man, but you don't want to know what I think. I speculated this before you. Trust me, Mason Rich. I was thinking that with the first girl and then the second girl. I don't know. Something weird was going on. The fact that they chucked her into the river naked. The lotus tattoo, the heavy makeup, I don't know. It was all suspicious from the beginning. That's how I feel about it, Mason. That's how I feel about it. So, I think Donald, because we're asking about Donald Wong, so I believe Donald's the one he's the one that pays for it. You know? This billionaire real estate developer is said to be very traditional and deeply involved in the Chinese San Francisco community. His connections to Lin Huang, Lin Huang, we know he's connected. He's connected to Ginny's husband. Yeah, so let's look at our photos. So Mason's the guy that kind of gave up a little bit of information about Donald and his orphanage. This is the judge that married them, that did kind of warn Ginny about being in their business. This is Ginny's father that kind of wanted nothing to do with it. That's why he was running, because maybe he feels like he's going to be next. This is Donald Wong, the one that I suspect of paying for the funds, the orphanage, the community. So an orphanage like this will only exist under, I don't know, his authority, since he's a billionaire. And that's probably why he's able to slide whatever's going on under the radar. So yeah. Pretty much. So these are all the suspects. I have my own Donald, really, but then again, we have not met Ginny's husband, Lynn, yet. The man that's jealous of her career. Oh, alright. There's no sign, but this is the address. Alright, the Lotus Flower Orphanage. Pretty fancy, not to mention creepy. Hey, don't go! My name is Cindy Thomas. Who are you? Shin? That's a very pretty name. Do you live here? Yes? Oh gosh. So this is the orphanage? She seems so timid. Oh, we're Cindy. Why did I think this was Lindsay? This is Cindy. Cindy, why did you step on a twig to alert her? This is why, Cindy. This is why you're my least favorite. Why, Cindy? Why? Be more discreet, buddy. Anyway, I'm a reporter. I came to visit your school. Where are you from, Shin? I have to go. Bye-bye. It says goodbye. I want to add bye-bye in there for dramatic effect. Hey, wait! Cindy, don't chase her. Oh, she didn't. Those dash lines are her running, but she just reached her arm out dramatically. What do we have here? Oh, the picture of Jane Doe. Did they ever give her a name yet? Did we get a name for this woman? I don't think so. This is still an unidentified woman. So we do have our hidden objects bit here. So you need to identify the girl in the picture. Well, duh. I've been trying to do that. So we're looking for scissors, pen, pocket watch, plunger, pink umbrella, the what? Oh, thermometer. I read that as 2 words. Garlic, sunflower, and film clipboard? A film clipboard? Oh, crap. Let's see what that means. There's the scissors. Oh my gosh. this orphanage is so messy. It's funny how hidden objects games always have to be so dirty. But hey, that's the point. They have to be. It has to be messy. Or else it's going to be too easy. I still have 5 hints. See, I haven't used a single freaking one and I'm not going to do it. And I think the hints are only for the hidden objects, which is kind of crazy to me. Because that bottle thing with Claire, that needs hints. That part was freaking hard. Oh, and that crap with Cindy. Yes, you, Cindy. That part we did together at the computer when we had to type in Donald Wong's name and it was just so freaking hard. And too simple and too easy and just, oh gosh, yeah. I wish the hints were for that, but sadly, the hints are only for hidden objects. I will always find the hidden objects. It's not impossible. If it gets too hard, just click every little pixel on the screen. Something will come up. But it's never that serious. The hidden objects has never been like super hard. I find this to be probably the easiest puzzles in the entire game. You have found all the items in the room search list, but there are still puzzles, clues to find here. We got 2 glitter things. Alright, we have a puzzle here. Glass puzzle. Yup. This looks as hard as it looks. So yeah, so I spent hours like the computer again. And look, you see how the hints miraculously gray out for one of the hardest scenes in the entire game. This makes no sense. I'm literally just staring at this. They're what? Some men, some women. This is not easy. But I think it's supposed to make like a wave, like doing the worm, like, oh, you go up, I go down. You go up, I go down. But I think it's like, I don't know. This is a certain type of puzzle. Is this like a Chinese puzzle of some sort? So I did Google Chinese figurine puzzles. But yeah, we're just gonna skip that. Obviously, Ruby Moy. Okay, we're gonna just skip to that part. This girl looks just like our Jane Doe. Okay, so we have the Lotus cufflinks from Lynn's office. The girl in the photograph here. Ruby. Found this in Donald's office as well. This is not Donald. Lynn. Gosh, Lynn is Jenny's husband. So we gotta figure out who Jane Doe is. Her name is Ruby now, but I'm used to calling her Jane Doe now. We just gotta figure out who she's related to here. Like, why did she end up washed up in the bay? So I'm dreading clicking on that puzzle. I can do anything else. Let's go to the map. Let's literally do anything else. But yeah, we're trapped here, Cindy. Cindy, you know your parts are the hardest. This is why I don't like you. So yeah, Googling these figurines, there's no such thing. So this is still hard, very hard. I actually had to go to a walkthrough, really, because there's no hints. I was just trapped here at this point. So they have to match. Each male has to match each female's movement, so they have to be doing the exact same thing, but you can't, it doesn't say who goes before who, so you don't know who's first. So that's annoying. So I had to look at another walkthrough, and voila, this is it. They're all matching, as you can see, and then there's one guy that just is left out. This but whatever, because this one right in the middle there, it doesn't look like any of them. But whatever, Cindy, that looks right to me. Hey, it turned on a light. Oh, please, Cindy, let's get the freak out of here. That was extremely hard, because I had to go look to Google to cheat, Cindy. I cheated. But that's okay. We figured it out, and I'm still like staring at this like, how did I even figure it out? Like, I don't know. That's a peculiar design. I'd better take a picture of it just in case it's important. Go ahead, it's a lotus. Why do they always say, what an odd design? What a peculiar design. You know it's the lotus. It's the lotus that was on the cufflinks. The lotus that was on the tattoo on Jane Doe. I see. I'm still calling her Jane Doe. Her name was Ruby. It's the same. Yeah, so Ruby has a lotus on her hand. This symbol was found on cufflinks belonging to Lin Kuang and on the window of the Lotus Flower Orphanage. It's similar to the tattoo found on Jane Doe. Even she's calling Ruby Jane Doe. It's too late. Possible connection to the secret society Jenny mentioned? Yeah, Jenny was a reporter, so she found out a lot and they have to offer. Clearly. Oh crap, it's the head mistress. Mistress? Like in a brothel? Okay, I was right. I was right, and so was the guy at the coffee shop. Normally, I wouldn't talk to the press, but since you are so insistent, we only accept orphanage Chinese girls. We teach traditional Chinese art as well as giving the girls basic skills. It doesn't say skills, basic education. College? That is a Western expectation. Most of our students find more traditional roles. Now please, honor and respect their privacy. Good day. So this is not a college. Cool. Headmistress Chang runs the flower orphanage. It's a coincidence that one of the victims graduated from her school. What are her ties to Donald Wong? Very suspicious, but investigation complete. Moving on to the next. Cindy, what do we got? Oh, fantastic job, Cindy, on our Jane Doe. Has a name, Ruby. Well, are we gonna ever stop calling her Jane Doe? You and I will not. And that symbol saw in the orphanage was the same one I found on the Lin Kuang's cufflinks. That symbol ties the two victims together, but what does it mean? I think it stands for this secret society that Jenny found out about. Maybe they meet at the school and Ruby saw something she shouldn't have. I thought of that, but why would a secret society be involved with an orphanage in the first place? Come on, Lindsay, you know better. It's a cloak. It's not an actual orphanage. That's why. Why would adult women that should be college age, because she didn't mention college, be in an orphanage? They're well over the age of a dependent. Anyway, and you said she looked like she was in her 20s. Those are not orphans, Lindsay. Come on. Best way to find out is to push a few buttons at that place, Linz. See what you can learn about Ruby, and you've got enough to see Wong too. But tread lightly, he's super connected guy. Who, me? I'll be as sweet as cream, but if I find out he did it, Wong is going down. I don't care how rich he is. For Ginny, amen, sister. And Ruby, here, here. Yeah. Here, here. Just toast it up to their victims. Alright, where are we going? We got 3 locations on the map. Alright, Lotus Flower Orphanage to press the Madame again. The Duchess. The crime scene. Alright, Boomerang. Handbell. Handbell. Old lamp? Does it say old lamp or oil lamp? I see a O-L and then it says lamp. Old lamp? What's happening? Oh, the screen's so small. It's like, what? Okay, flashlight, bottle, goggles, lighter, butterfly, and money. Found the money. From the bottom to the top, then. Money's easy to find. So, while we look for these things, let's talk suspects. Obviously, Lin, her husband, leaving. He's out of town in China. He's helping, I believe. Though his wife is a victim, though. Jenny, the reporter. Maybe he's being blackmailed, and that's why he wants to stay away from it, and that's why he left town. So maybe not him. Donald is very obvious. He has a lot of money. Could it just be the woman at the orphanage? Maybe it was her idea. Maybe Donald gave her an investment and probably doesn't even know what his money's going to. So it could be Mrs. Madame, the mistress, head mistress. I think she did it. Donald's a little too obvious. Like, ooh, rich, powerful? Why not throw evil in there? I think it's the mistress, cause I don't know, her bringing up college and everything, trying to be like villainize or demonize Western culture. I don't know, it was weird. Like, oh, college, oh, respect our culture, please leave. Okay, did someone bring up college? She's just trying to say that whatever she's doing is better than college, because the girls have traditional values, as she says, or whatever. I think you're pimping them out. I think she's a pimp. She's a pimp. Orphanage for 20-year-old women. That's weird. She's no doubt a PIMP. The headmistress? Oh yeah. I'm looking at her sideways, upside down, and backwards. She's the prime suspect. As of now, I don't know who else. Who else? No one else makes sense. Jenny's father just wanted to run around that garden because he didn't want anything to do with it. I'm sure he was in a different state of mind. He was sad. He just had to deal with the news about Jenny. I doubt it's him, though he was acting extremely suspicious. Okay, let's go here. The police. I will find headmistress for you. You will please wait in the hall. And who is this? We got more people working here. Oh, telephone, and we got something else glittering over there. That's a phone ring. Oh, we're looking for more crap. Dang it, every time we come in these rooms, more pieces. So, we're looking for zodiac signs. Great, zodiac. And then after that, we're doing typewriters and 2 hearts. Corkscrew, binoculars, a necklace, a sword, and a chili pepper. I see the chili pepper is so bright and obvious. An hourglass. Most of the things I listed off besides the chili pepper are either something that's going to be like brown, beige, or black. And it blends in this dark atmosphere, this dark background. But, you know, the chili stands out, obviously. And the banners and such. So I got those hearts. I'm looking for this corkscrew. So it's a screw. I'm looking at this thing right here because it looks like just like a cork. Like a gigantic cork, but it's the screw. The corkscrew. So it's on here somewhere. It certainly is. Oh, it's so dark and the screen's so small. Oh, what was that? That wasn't it. That was the hourglass. Chili pepper. Chili pepper. Got that. Easy peasy. Sword. Very obvious. Anyway. And we are looking for what now? Looking for the binoculars. Corkscrew. Yeah, that's the hard one here. Let me tilt the screen down. Maybe you can see. I see a wedding ring there. I see a token somewhere. I see that annoying puzzle we had to put together. There's a corkscrew. So it was like the little wine opener, I guess. So, hospital, doctor. We have a doctor that works here, I believe. Dr. Yao. The school's doctor is named Dr. Yao. I should check him out. Let's go check him out. Dr. Yao. I'm ready to see you, Dr. Yao. Let's do this zodiac puzzle first, though. Or save it for later, actually. Breakfast, staff hours, individual study, calligraphy classes, classic philosophy, lunch, open air, mathematics, and finances. Like, what is this? Dance. Lights out. It's pretty late. They are in their 20s, but, dance. Okay, sure. I guess this is her superior school to college. That's perfectly fine. I'm not really, what job? Okay. Individual study. What are we studying? How to write? Anyway, staff meeting at 10:30 to 11:30 every night. That will give the entire staff an alibi for the time of Ruby's murder. Convenient. That's what I was thinking about too. This could either just be posted here, no one abides by this whatsoever. Okay, but we have a staff meeting, so that means everybody that works here during the staff meeting didn't do it. So they're trying to say headmistress didn't do it because she works here at 11:30. Oh, alibi. Had his staff meeting on the orphanage at the time of Ruby Moy and Ginny Kong's murder. You guys probably just posted that on the wall. Shut up, headmistress. I don't believe you for a second. It's so suspicious. It's just there. Okay, it's just a printed piece of paper. And, okay. You could have killed her at 11:30, then went home, went to your little printer, and put up that little schedule and said that you were home by that time. You still need an alibi. But then again, your alibi could have been in on it too. Okay, let's just confirm this person's whereabouts. Sure. Anyway, so this is Zodiac, they said. So what? Oh, Chinese Zodiac, right? Oh, no wonder. I'm like, huh? There's like a monkey, a pig, a bunny, a rooster, and I don't know what that image is down there. So this is like a this is to that. So a rooster is to a fence, or a rooster is to the morning. A dragon is to fire or volcano. A mouse is to cheese. A horse is to saddle or not saddle. Oh yeah, saddle. I thought that fit right there. It didn't. And then, well, yeah, a saddle, but it doesn't look like a saddle, so I'm not so sure. It looks like a peel banana. So I'm actually gonna skip that for now. I mean, it could go there. I didn't check it. But a horse is to... Why did I put it over the snake charmer? Why am I doing that? Why? A dog is to bone. A rooster is to sunrise. That is clearly a sun. A snake is the snake charmer. That is a snake charmer. But it doesn't look like one. So let me try to fit it literally everywhere else because why not? But yeah, there's a jungle right there. I really don't know what that thing is at the top. That thing between the cheese and the tiger. That, I don't know what the freak that is. So this is like a ram. A ram is to whatever that is right there, maybe? It's definitely not to sunrise. Who knows? A rat is to cheese. Durr. And what is that? Oh gosh, is that an elephant? Oh, it doesn't go in the random spot. Okay, so if that's not a ram, it's a sheep. Cool beans. And what else do we got? A rooster. I really don't know what that thin thing is. I mean, I know the rooster is to sunrise, duh. But what is that thing at the top? We have 2 animals left. A cow? A cow is to whatever that was, I guess. And the horse to saddle. We were saving that one for last. Yep. Okay, Golden Lotus registration 2008. Shin's probably the prettiest. That's on purpose. 2008 register. I don't know exactly what this is all about, but I don't like it. Of course not. Published by the Lotus Flower Orphanage. So-called orphanage. That's because these women are all adults and you can see it. These aren't teenagers. These aren't children. These are adults, and it's a so-called orphanage. Like, what? They just call it their tradition, but who's gonna double check if this is a tradition or not? They just can just say it and you gotta just trust it, really. And there's no laws on tradition, so that's all. They can just hide it behind the word tradition, but that doesn't look like that's what this is at all. Let's see who has the best outfit while we're at it. I think Queen has the best one. This news about Ruby Moy is most tragic. She graduated 4 years ago, and I do not keep up with the girls. Okay, I can tell you nothing about her recent activities. As for her school records, I'm afraid you will need a search warrant. As an institution dealing with adoption, our records are considered a sacred trust. Good day, detective. Head Mistress Chang. Don't tell me good day. You know what you're up to in here. Pimpin'. Pimpin' ain't easy, Miss Chang. It's easy for you because you're doing it. On to the next. Wong's office. I had to go back and check his office. I was like, Wong? So we're in Donald's office. The rich man. Okay, well, why does Lynn's office look better than yours? But then again, this is like your whole estate. This is just a room in your estate. Okay, you can have it, Donald. But we're looking for a spear. A Chinese piece. Oh gosh. Oh, that says chess piece. I just jumped the gun with that word. A coat hanger, a paintbrush, a jug, a playing card, cigarette case, not a cigarette pack, okay. A flute, cherries, and a bolt. Okay, and then items to find during this investigation. Facts, and last we need a probable cause. Darn it, Donald. This place looks crazy. You have a spear in here. You must be the murderer. No, I'm just kidding. We need to find something that which you would use for branding, for one. Because that was the murder weapon? Nope, it's tea. Tea is the murder weapon. It is a herb. That's what we're using, right? That's our evidence. Let's look at our evidence. I mean, this. I guess this book could prove that these girls go here. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like enough girls for a school, but it was a thick book, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if Ginny went there. There's no proof. Did she have a lotus tattoo as well? No, I don't think she did. But her husband does have the lotus cufflinks. I don't think Ginny does. I think Ginny's just like nowhere near this, except for she was probably about to tell. Obviously, and maybe Jane Doe was trying to escape. Jane Doe, aka Ruby, was trying to escape. Okay, that's our coat hanger. That's her paintbrush. Very simple stuff. A jug. That's a jug of wine. Easily. But that's our jug. I don't know. It's kind of small. But if they say so. So what else are we looking for here? Was that the cigarette pack? Oh, that was the cigarette case. Okay, so like, why does it say cigarette? I think that's what cigars go in. I wouldn't know firsthand, but I have a feeling that's what it is. Of course, the cherries had to be in the picture just to make it a little more, a little more difficult. I see that butterfly in the hat for later. Oh my gosh, I almost did not find that playing card. A flute. Now, the flute's going to be difficult. There's so many types of flutes in this world. I don't know what kind of flute we're talking. Is it on the chair leg? No. Where is it? Oh, flute. Like a bagpipe or like the flute. Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay. The flute is somewhere. I know it is. The flute is hiding. Big time. Big time. The flute is in here. I know it is. Yep. Well, there it is. Okay, in the wooden flute. You found all the items in the room search list, but there are still puzzles or clues to find. Yeah. Alright, let's go to this very outdated machine that no one knows what it is but me, but vaguely. A fax machine is like a phone. I believe it's a phone. I remember I used one. I did call a friend on one of these when I was a kid. It is a phone. I don't know what the fax part does, though. I only use the phone part. I don't know about the rest. So, we're supposed to be calling his number. See, look, I don't even know how to use it in the game or in real life. Waiting. Fax waiting. Am I waiting? Am I actually waiting? I just want to set this down so I can read the number off. That's all I'm asking for, but they won't let me set it down. So, I really have to, like, squint at that 555 something, whatever that says. Oh. Press the start button. Who would have thought? Oh my goodness. Steam Wong Reel. Your all-cord shipping container en route from the port of Beijing will arrive shortly in San Francisco. It is scheduled to arrive at the Pier 57 and will be placed in the Bay 120. It is scheduled to be in the Bay by 11. Oh, I didn't say 11. I wanted to say 11 to make up the killer. 3 a.m. on October 16. Our records indicate that you are very quick to unload your shipments, but as a reminder, you'll have 1 week, 48 hours to clear the container before incurring storage charges. Regards, Alcord. What a weird thing to put, like, oh, you're always on time, and we applaud you for that, but just to remind you, your shipment will be there for 48 hours, 1 week plus 48 hours. I don't understand what's with the weird little comment in here. So bizarre. This company, suspicious. I think they did it. A shipping container. I wonder if it could be something to do with the secret society's activities. I better check it out. Well, we already read this, so we read it while it was glittering in the printer. So, let's go back. So, we're done with Donald. Oh, hi, Donald! The Blood Drop Lotus Society's a men's club interested in return to traditional values. We do nothing illegal. Ginny Kwang's death had nothing to do with us. As for Ruby Moy, I can assure you we are looking into her death and that her patron has had his privileges suspended. His name? Oh, I'm afraid. I'm sworn to secrecy about our membership. That's all I have to say to you. Detective. I don't like how they call her detective. Her and Cindy, they just call them detective. Mistress does that? Mrs. Headmistress and Donald Wong. They're both suspicious. Whether you know what's going on or not, Donald, maybe you do, and you were like appalled at first, like, oh my goodness, this girl's pimping people out in this orphanage. You know what? I see some profit here. I'll look past it. I think you knew. I think you know. And I think you're okay with it. I think you're also a part of the operation. It's both of you. So yeah, Donald, how about that? It's a men's club, huh? Why do you put an emphasis on it being a men's club? I don't believe you. I think Headmistress is a part of this. Thank you. Who the freak is Jill? I understand your frustration, Lens. I don't like the sound of this whole setup, but I can't get a search warrant for the orphanage, not without some direct link to the members. Dang it. What about that shipping container Donald Wong has coming tonight? I have a feeling it's important. No way. Do you have a cause for a search warrant there either? Or on the other hand, Pier 50 is a public area. If you were to happen to be there tonight and you happen to find a probable cause for opening the container, but it would have to be major, Lens, drug residue, blood leaking out, a smell of cyanide gas. Oh boy. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Call you later. Who the freak are you, Jill? He came out of nowhere. Like a wrecking ball. Go away. What's your job? You're just someone that works at the office? Because I remember you are in the cover art. You're like a fourth girl. I don't know who you are, though. That's suspicious. I haven't seen Jacoby in a while. That's suspicious. No more sass, Jacoby, eh? Ooh, this background's pretty. Oh. Makes me want to talk in my ASMR voice. But I won't. What do we got? We're looking for painted arrows, specifically painted ones. Okay. A bug. A paddle? Does that say? Screwdriver, key on a keychain. Okay, not a key, not in a keychain. An anchor, a padlock, a fork, a bulb, 2 flowers, and 2 horses. So we're looking for a probable cause in this container. Oh, we're in a public area. We just so happen to be lollygagging here. Nothing illegal. Oh, we don't need no search warrant. Just walk in. I come here every Tuesday. Sure, Lindsay. What are you going to tell them when they catch you here? They're like, oh, detective. You were in my office earlier asking me questions, and you're here while I'm picking up my shipment. What are you doing here? What are you going to say, Lindsay? Come up with your cover story quick. I would probably just say, I'm here because this is a free country. Donald Wong. I'm allowed to be wherever I want. Whenever I want. How about that? Or maybe I'm dumpster diving. Though this is not a junkyard. Nah, that's not going to work, Lindsay. Don't get caught. This is far too suspicious for you to just be here. Just for the sake of being here. Keychain. What did they say? Key on a chain. Is that not a key on a chain up there? I just clicked on it and didn't work. Is that not on a chain? Okay. I guess it's not on a chain. That's weird. It looks like what I'm looking for. Okay. Guess not, right? The music is so relaxing. The music is quieter this time, though. I feel like it was blasting. But this is my jam, you don't understand. I like this, mysterious, dark music. This atmosphere is pretty. It really is, though. I love that this has good music. Okay. A light bulb. I feel like this, funnily enough, I feel like this is probably the clearest background in the game so far, and this is probably the closest thing to a junkyard. How funny. I clicked on that last time. Okay, now the key works. And it's an inventory item. I clicked on that, and it didn't do nothing. And I click on it again, now it works. Cool. Key on a keychain wants to work and respond now. How lovely. And lastly, a padlock. No, padlock and a horse. I seen the horse somewhere. I remember seeing a horse while I was looking for everything else, then forgot where it was. But it's on here. Horse. There's the padlock. The horse, I think, was a drawing, too. Isn't it like a horse is drawn on something? Yeah. It was on the box. You have finished all the items in the room search. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. There's nothing unusual looking about the outside of the container. Of course there isn't, Lindsay. Go inside. You have a key. It's an inventory item. The paper confirms that this is Donald Wong's container. It lists the contents as antiques for personal collection, but for some reason I'm not buying that. And that he has antiques in there for his personal collection. I don't smell any cyanide gas. Should I be relieved? You should be. This steel is so thick. My hands barely make a sound. What? What do you mean your hand barely makes a sound? Because the steel is thick? Lindsay, what have you been doing in your private time? It's weird. Oh, what do we have here? I didn't even see anything glittering. Oh, the key. The key, Lindsay. Twist it. Crank it up to the max. Max V, max P, max F. Oh. Where are we taking this, though? What the? I think I found a probable cause to open the container. Where was she gonna take that? I did hear like a noise in there when she hit the thing. It sounded like a cat. You'd better be right about this, Liz. I know what I heard. Dang. Called the whole SWAT team. Let's get in there. Let's bust it open, Jacoby. Freeze! Don't shoot! Did you say don't shoot? Google Lens, tell me what you really said. We'll arrest Wong for smuggling illegals, but with his resources, he'll be on bail by morning. And he'll probably claim the container was tampered without his knowledge. What is he up to? Whatever it is, there is no obvious connection to the murder of Ruby and Jenny. Not yet. Wong, you're looking suspicious. I actually thought you'd be too obvious because you're a billionaire. It's like, oh, the billionaire is evil. But you're on my list. You and the mistress. The mistress is probably taking care of these kids along with whoever this is who's supposed to just help keep them quiet, I guess, or nurture them for the ride. So maybe Jenny was brought to America and smuggled in this same manner, so they feel like they own her. That's probably why they're not allowed to go to college or really be adults. They're like forced to stay there even in as adults. So I mean, it's kind of suspicious to have like an orphanage full of 20-year-olds. So clearly they have no freedom. They have no rights to freedom either. And they know they don't even deserve it themselves because they know they were smuggled, or they feel like they're in whoever's debt, whether it's the mistress or Donald Wong. So yeah, sure, Google Lens, I don't know what you're on, but I don't know if I trust you or is the game trying to be funny? One of the two. But it's a yikes regardless. Police station. Yeah, let's figure this out. So we're looking for a car, a binder clip. Oh crap. What is a binder clip? A postage stamp, a remote control, and a baseball. A remote control like to a TV? I mean, I'm acting like this game was made sometime in like the 90s or the 80s. It was made in 2008, so I don't think they're talking about items that are too crazy, but they did ask me to click on a floppy disk in the other one, so I am side-eyeing some of the stuff. A remote control. Okay, cool. That is a TV remote control. And there's a baseball. You have found all of the room search list items. Alright, we're looking up names. Are we looking up Donald? Or, oh, we're looking up the phone number of the doctor. So we gotta trace down this doctor. This doctor... There was a staff meeting. So, though Donald may be up to something else with that whole kidnapping and those children in that container, it may not have anything to do with Ruby, or maybe it does. Oh, here he is. That's odd. Why would a high-priced plastic surgeon act as an on-call doctor at an orphanage? Maybe because Donald's hiring him. That's how he's able to afford him to pretend like he needs to work at this orphanage because there's more money in the orphanage because they're probably selling the girls. Yeah. Or he's just overqualified for his job and he just needs work, and Donald was the only innocent, sweet soul that ever think twice to give him a job because everyone turned him away his whole life, and Donald's actually an angel. No, who knows? But no, he had those people in that container. That's weird. Mr. Yao's office. Who the freak is... Oh yeah, the doctor. Duh. The doctor that works at this so-called orphanage, who is overqualified and is a surgeon. I don't know why he has to do surgery. Is he doing the branding? Oh, maybe. They are branded, so they probably are... do feel like they own them. Yeah. But then again, they branded Ginny as well. Ginny doesn't really. I don't know if Ginny wasn't in the books, but we only did look at the first page. But I don't think Ginny ever went to that school. But then again, it did show Ruby's picture. It didn't show Ginny. And it did also. It shows Shin. Shin is there currently. Dr. Yao's nurse. Dr. Yao is out of the office every Tuesday afternoon. I'm afraid you'll have to come back tomorrow and speak with him. I'm heading off to lunch myself. Sorry not to be more help. He's off every Tuesday afternoon. Okay, those aren't really the murder hours. It's not a Tuesday afternoon. It is a Friday night. Friday, Thursday, 11 to 12 at night. So it's not him. Okay, we got our items. Court. This is probably one of the prettiest backgrounds so far. That's why the music's peaceful. They want you to sit here and really look for these items. I don't know where this cork is. That's the first one and it's impossible to find. Is it in a bottle? No. Dang it. I'm not seeing this cork at all. I already feel like I'm looking for it like way too long. Look at this screensaver. What a nice screen. Or I just like how that's moving and nothing else is. It's cool. Creates a nice little atmosphere. But where the freak is this cork? I don't see anything like... Oh, nope. Found it. Alright. Hot water bottle. I thought it was going to be something over here. Until I seen this right next to the cork. And I'm like, yeah, that's what they mean by hot water bottle. Comb. Ooh, it's just like my comb. Oh, very interesting. Baseball. Just the baseball. It says baseball. I don't see a baseball right away. Okay, let's skip that. I'm gonna go for the stuff I can find faster. Puzzle piece. I've been looking at this the whole time. Pair of cranes. Looking at those the whole time. Piggy. On the wall or over here. I mean, don't these both qualify as a pig? That's a pig right there, right? Yes, it is. A paw print. Down here. Oh, I see this umbrella. That would be a good one. I almost didn't see that one. Oh, there's a basketball here. Oh, that's because it said basketball. I was looking for baseball. I need to learn to read. And then sun. There's a sun right there. Oh, that's the sun. Alright, we're done. Now it's time to hop on this computer and see what we can figure out. Or this fax machine. Yao Home and a Yao Home 2. So he has two houses. He's a surgeon. Is he going to answer the phone just because there's two phone numbers? Oh. Okay, looks like he has three other phone numbers that we don't have. Two home numbers. I better check those. Yeah, oh, that's why the office was still lit up back there. We have to go back and immediately check. Who let us in his office? We're just allowed to go into this man's office? Whatever. Fine by me. Alright, phone number. 885. Why does it look like a real number? No area code, so it doesn't matter. Oh, person not found. Huh? What? Well, that was the right number, right? I gotta try it again. Oh, I typed in the wrong number at first. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What? Person not found. Okay, that was the right number. Okay, let's type in this number. Home 2. Okay, we have something. Hello. I don't like the sound of that. I will have to check it out later, but first I need to find Yao. Home 2. 521 Geary Courtyard. Courtyard! 2-bedroom apartment in Chinatown. 3 units, property managed by the Blood Drop Lotus Society. Okay, so he lives there, so it's confirmed. He's a doctor. He does work at the school. We're done here. Inn. What? That's his residence. Nice address, Dr. Yao. Not sure it would be helpful to talk to his wife. Private residence. Okay, so he lives in that Lotus town and also has his own place elsewhere. Let's go find him. We're all finished in this room. Let's go back to his office. So what are we doing in his office? Funny. Look at what suspects in the front. Mrs. Mistress there. Oh, she's an information and suspects. Deserved. She did it. Okay, we have all of our items. Oh, the book is still glittering. What the freak? Oh, wait, no, we never clicked on this. Okay. Spot Board Alley. This is in Chinatown. I better check this out. You're going to Chinatown? Cool. Oh, this is the doctor. This prominent plastic surgeon is the on-call doctor for the Lotus Orphanage. Well, we know that. Over here. Oh, movie theater. He might meet up with someone. Maybe I'll watch. They're smoking in a theater. Seriously? Are they the only 3 people in there? They're smoking. Lindsay, you went to sleep? Hey, everyone left. Yeah. Ugh. That's what I get for working all night. I mean, the movie looks horribly boring. Gosh. They even left behind their cigarette smoke. They're still nearby. Cigarette smoke is still wafting in the air. Oh my gosh. And look at the mess they made. Pigs. So, who did what? So, we're stalking Dr. Yao now at this theater. I don't know why, but we are doing that. So we're looking for a bell, 3 keys. I already see the bell. A leather purse, a flute, wooden block, 2 masks, a rose, 7 cigarette butts because these nasty men just had to smoke indoors and trash his movie theater. How terrible. Anyway, and they're looking for a crab and a pacifier. And they didn't even clean up the mess. Just left cigarette butts everywhere. Isn't there like an ashtray right there? Clary gets saliva from these cigarette butts and run a blood type test. But there are so many, there's no way to know which ones were smoked by Yao. Too bad. Yeah, you wouldn't. You'd just be testing a bunch of random crap. There are like 3 guys in here, not to mention the ones from Days that were probably just laying here from other random people. But still, you're going to collect them and clean up the cigarettes anyway. That's smart, Lindsay. You go ahead and just be a little maid here. I guess we got to clean up to make other things stand out more. There's something clearly glittering on this seat, but we're going to save that for last. Isn't that the cigarette case? Oh, we're looking out for all the butts of the cigarette. That was the leather purse. Oh, that was a purse? So tiny. Those are the keys. Oh, we're looking for another set of keys. Okay. That was the other one. A flute. Last time the flute was in the ceiling. This time the flute is somewhere else. Okay. There it is. It's always along the line of something. Makes it more obvious. There's the mask. A wooden block. Because they had children here smoking? How dare they? A rose. Hints are gone because we're done. You have found all the room search item. Restaurant Chinatown. Oh, this is a matchbook. Okay, I should pass this by Sydney, see if she can find any gossip about this place. Looks like Cindy's doing a lot of the traveling here. I have a lead on a restaurant in Chinatown called Wing Fong. At least one of my suspects goes there. Can you see if you can dig up any dirt on the place? Sure, reporters love to eat. See you around. You're not going to eat, Cindy. You're cheap, Cindy. Oh, crap. And here you go. Time to get a free coffee. You just can't pay for it. You gotta play a little game to get a free coffee. Maybe she comes here so often for information it'd be considered a waste of money. This is the least she could do to save it. Never mind, Cindy. You're being smart then. If that's the case. Because, you never know. She probably has to come here like 8 times a day to get information. You never know. So the least she can do is leave to buy a coffee. And it's even better if it doesn't come out of her pocket. Be even better. So we're looking for a fork, and we've been here the most. Oh my goodness, so everything should be even easier to find. Let's get those tokens out of the way. Those are inventory items. We're going to use it for this little slot machine or whatever. It's like the game Hangman. I don't know what this calls it, but whatever. We're looking for a fork, a lighter. I already found the wallet. But we're looking for lipstick print.
It's the fork. I'm always looking for a lighter. I remember a lighter being over here somewhere. Looks like they moved it. Is it right here? Nope, that's not the lighter. I remember seeing the lighter. I just can't see it right now. It's a Zippo. They always are. Is it attached to this? Nope. Lipstick print. I always notice that. Right on the phone. And packaging tape. Clarinet. I always notice the clarinet. Folded umbrella. Right over here in the corner. And the lighter is the last one. Super hard to find. Oh, it's yellow. No wonder. Alright, now let's hop on this stupid machine Claire loves so much. With this game. It's gonna be cars again. Alright, let's play Hangman just so she can get a free coffee so she can have a conversation. Because she can't spend her own money. Well, I guess not. Save your money then, Claire. A's first. Okay, let's put another token in. And I always... Oh, well, we did S already. How about E? E is a good idea. Don't know what that says yet. And let's do T. Okay, that's good. We want a token. What could this say? West. I could say west up there. Cities? Sightings? Sightings? Sight? Let's try L. Dang it. Out of tokens, no L. Okay, so this could say... What does it say? Weird word. Enter. You look... SRT. Okay, we got some S's. Nanas. Salads. Nebraska. Idaho. Oh, dang. Arizona. Wyoming. I know the answer is U.S. states. U.S. states.
The wing fong is very old. Very famous. It was one of Chinatown's most infamous emporium dens, you know? Way back in the 1800s. There are mazes of rooms under that place. Very private clientele. Hush hush. I've heard there are still secret things that go on down there. Tell us more. Random man, that going down there in the depths, maybe it's true. Who is this? A college student? Or does he live in their community? This is who we just bought the coffee for. Jimmy Lee, Asian culture reporter for the San Francisco Bee. Whoa, be careful. Don't say too much, I already got a reporter. Oh, we're going right into the restaurant? Oh no, we're not, Cindy. Are we? Or are we stopping? Because Cindy, you had your turn. It's been an hour, but let's take a peek in. Oh, it looks amazing. This is pretty. It's messy. There's beauty in the chaos of this background. Everything looks messed up in a good way. It just looks cluttered more than it does look like just trash just sitting everywhere. But Cindy, we're gonna have to get into that next time. Okay? So we're gonna stop right on there. And we're gonna go to that beautiful menu that I love. Oh, with this pretty music. Oh, that was Women's Murder Club. Death and Scarlet. That was part 3. See you next time in part 4.